This is Storm Track 12.
Well, we had quiet weather in terms of precipitation yesterday. The winds were still kicking, however. Today, we got both things finally. Quiet weather in terms of precipitation and the winds calming down. A much needed quiet day. 38 degrees on this chilly Saturday night in early November, and certainly chilly indeed. There are a few lower 40s scattered about out there, Lisle being one of those locations, but everybody really starting to get down into the 30s, which is where we'll settle into tonight. As a matter of fact, Green already down to near the freezing mark already here as we go further into this Saturday night. And again, I spoke about those winds. They certainly have calmed down indeed. Maybe still going about 5 to 10 miles an hour in some locations, but other than that, again, a much quieter evening is ahead. There is some unsettled weather right along the Great Lakes. Again, winds have been trying to go back out of the west the further in the day that we've gone, and that has ramped up some lake effect precipitation. You can see the showers just to the south of Buffalo, and oh yeah, dare I say, the blues and whites popping back up on the map here. Some snow showers mixing in some locations as well. But that is well off to our west and north here tonight. Thankfully enough, we just have some scattered clouds out there. And aside from that, no precipitation to worry about. So again, as we go through the rest of the night tonight, it is going to be a very quiet overnight indeed. But the winds, they're going to pick back up just a little bit tomorrow. And that lake effect precipitation could make it far enough east to impact our area for your Sunday. Not for too long, however. We have no major weather makers in the forecast here as we go into next week, but are we going to be cold enough to see pretty persistent snowfall late into the coming week? Well, we'll let you know that here in just a second. But here's the setup we're dealing with tomorrow. That storm system that we dealt with on Thursday and Friday is well off to the north and east now, out of the picture here. We still have high pressure down into the Ohio Valley, and on the northern fringe of that, winds will be out of the west pretty steadily tomorrow. And again, with the cold enough air in place and those lake temperatures still fairly warm, we could see some lake effect precipitation drifting far enough east tomorrow afternoon. And Future Track is going to show us that here tonight. Again, the clouds will be variable, but around through the overnight hours. Then there's that precipitation that starts to head to the east. We could see mainly to the northern counties up in Cortland and Shenango County there where the precipitation is. And yes, we could have a few flakes mixing in as well at the higher elevations, but that does not last long at all. We quiet things down into your Sunday night, and it's going to be a quiet Monday as well with high pressure overhead, but the clouds, they will be pretty persistent as we go through the first day of the new work week. Temperatures tonight, we are going to drop down to near that freezing mark. Some locations could even get down into the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. We warm back up relatively so. We get back into those lower 40s for your Sunday afternoon with that stiff west wind. Temperatures getting even chillier still for your Monday morning. We'll see more widespread upper 20s there, and then we'll make it back into the middle 40s for Monday afternoon. 33 tonight, again, partly cloudy sky. Remember to turn those clocks back if you have any clocks that need to do so as we get that hour back here tonight. There's the lake effect precipitation that could be possible through the afternoon tomorrow and all the way into next week. We'll mainly be holding in the 40s. And there's that potential snowfall that could be around on Friday. I hate to say it, but
it ain't so.
It's November now. I guess that's what we got to deal with here.
All right, well, we'll deal with it. Thank you, Damon. Next at 10, it was another day of